Hey you guys, it's Bertbugbrent here. Today we got some more pickups from two places. So, as I told you guys about last unboxing video, I went to go pick up the Craigslist haul, and on the way there was a plane trade. So I went to plane trade. Don't really make it down there that often, or to a location because there's none near me. So I picked up a few things. First, this had no price sticker on it, but they sold it to me for $3. World Driver Championship. Doesn't look like the best game, but it's complete. So, hey, an N64 game complete for $3. I'm in that. Even there, they had a baseball game there, complete in box for $5. And I was just thinking, really? That's kind of ridiculous for a baseball game. And then got two Atari 2600 games. This was two U.S. Games Commando Raid, which is my first U.S. Games game for the Atari. Because I don't see Atari games much in the wild, so usually I just see them at Play and Trade. And occasionally flea markets. And then we got Mountain King, which this is a semi-rare game. Pretty cool. RAM Plus, so that's cool. And then they threw this one in for free, which was pretty nice of them. Because they didn't have the wheel for this. This is not Atari. This is a ColecoVision game, Turbo by Sega. And didn't have the wheel. And I said, hey, how much is this? Because there's no price tag on it. And he said, I'll take it for free. We don't have the wheel. That was pretty cool. What did surprise me, though, is they had a ColecoVision there. They wanted $100 for it. And I was just thinking, that's ridiculous. Those are not worth $100. I mean, you guys probably know that. I mean, a ColecoVision for $100. That kind of threw me off. It's pretty funny. And then this was $1, so I said, why not? Dirt Track FX. And this is one of the FX games, so I got it because it looks cool. And lastly, a Master System game. If I see Master System games, I'll usually pick up one or two. And they only had one game, CIB, and I didn't bother picking it up because I already had it. It was Monopoly. But I did grab this for $5, Alice Kid in Miracle World, and this is definitely worth more than $5. I think maybe more 8 or 9ish. And plus, I've wanted one of the Alex Kidd games. So my first Alex Kidd game, woo! So that's everything about it. Play and Trade. The total bill was like 15 or something. So now time for the Craigslist haul. Got a lot of stuff. This is definitely going to be a multi-part video. So first we'll start with, I guess, the things I'm least excited about. Well, I should say from the get-go, I paid $150 for all this stuff. And you might be thinking, $150? That's kind of a lot, but you will see why that is definitely not a lot. First, an Atari 2600. Whoops. And it's a 4-switch. I already have a 4-switcher wood grain, but no big deal. Came with a standard Atari controller. It came with actually a Commodore controller. So I don't know what computer model this specific one was made for, but it came with that. And it came with this really weird controller. Look at this plug too. It has a plug-in for one, and it goes into the system. And it has like 2 buttons, so I thought that was pretty weird. And then another standard controller. And then that obviously came with, and that did not have the power switch, by the way. Unfortunately, but whatever. I have 2 already, and that's the only system that actually is a duplicate in this bunch. And then got some games for it. Had a few of these, but a few of these are new. Go over the ones I already have. Pac-Man, Defender. Actually, a lot of these are in better condition than I had them too. Combat. Pitfall, Yar's Revenge, and Space Invaders. And then the new games I got with that was a Mega Race, another one of those RAM Plus games. Riddle of the Sphinx, which I play a little bit of. It seems pretty boring. Football. And Donkey Kong, which was not working, so I'm assuming I'll have to clean the pins on this. So, pretty cool. Next system. this is a system. I think the... Oh, wait, one thing I forgot. Also, the Atari came with the system manual, which is cool. I didn't have the manual before for the system. But next, this is a CIB system. 8 TV games in one. Box is in pretty rough shape, but everything's in there. Manuals and everything. And I'll lift this up and show you guys the system itself, too. There's the system right there. The controllers, everything about the system looks pretty cool. I like it. And it works, but I could not, in a way, I could not get it working because when you play the system, as soon as you turn it on, the most obnoxious noise just starts playing. So I didn't even bother trying to get this thing working. I mean, so it plugged in, worked fine, but I didn't even try to play the game because that sound, I just couldn't get it adjusted in time before that gave me a headache. But it works, and apparently that converter box, you can't play without it, because I plugged the plug-in directly to my RCA to coax, and it would not work. The picture was all fuzzy. And so I plugged it into the converter box and the converter box into this little thing. And 2 of these came with the lot. It's the 2 U shapes. I'm totally spacing on their name. And it goes to coax. So I never even knew they made these. So that's pretty cool. So I can use converter boxes whenever I want. So I just put one of them in that box, and then one of them is still connected to one of the other converter boxes. And obviously that doesn't have any games because that's, a dedicated console. So next system, which was one of the reasons why I wanted this lot, Magnavox Odyssey 2. And this thing, it's a pretty cool system. And it came with and the video is built into it, the controllers are built in, and it came with an NES power adapter. You probably can't see that, but NES power adapter, which actually works. This thing works great. I try to get this stuff off, but it's like old sticker residue. It wasn't on there. It was on there when I got it. Didn't have a price on it, just old sticker residue. So, and this thing was filthy too. I cleaned this up a lot. I even opened it up. There's dust bunnies everywhere inside of it. But one thing I love about this system is the controller. I love the joystick. There's something about it. I really like it. And it's very responsive. Keyboard, not so much. I'm not big on that keyboard, the membrane keyboard, but nonetheless, pretty cool. And then got 12 games with everything. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 12. And we got Casey's Crazy Chase, Pickaxe Pete, Speedway Spin Out, and Crypto Logic. I love the handles on these two. Another copy of Speedway Spin Out, Crypto Logic. I believe that's the only double I got with this. Invaders from Hyperspace. And I played a few of these. It's about the same graphic level as the Atari. Maybe a little better. I don't know. They're a little worse. Football. Freedom Fighters. Played that. That was interesting. Math of Magic and Echo. Some more games. Showdown in 2100 AD. Alien Invaders Plus. Matchmaker, Buzzword, and Logix. And baseball. So, all that, pretty cool stuff. So, I'll move all this out of the way. All those games. So, and then, now the last thing left out about that. Manual, I think. Some sort of manual. Looks like got one of those, totally spaced on the name, like an advertisement with all the new games coming out. Catalog, yeah, that's it. So that's pretty cool. Odyssey 2 catalog. Alright, and lastly, which is the reason why I got this lot, we'll have to wait until next episode because we're out of time. So, alright, so you'll see the best part about this lot coming up in part 2. So until then, see you guys next time.